1991 on a H Land Rover Discovery 200 TDI, 5-speed manual, also a 3-door. This one's going to probably be quite a long video because this one's got me really excited in here. It's a horrible expression, but this is a proper survivor car, this one. It's not had a full restoration. It's obviously been very, very well loved over the years. It's got a few little dings and dents here that just match this car perfectly, sort of give it the character and the personality that you think it's got. But I haven't seen one like this for a long, long time. So now I've finished waffling on how much I love it. We're going to go off with a bodywork all the way around the car, onto the interior. I'll do the chassis as well. And then we're going to go for a cold engine startup on this lovely, lovely Discovery one. Right, up the bonnet itself, lovely in red, no pinkness at all to it. All nice and tidy. We've got a few stone chips across the bonnet and the odd slightly heavier scratch here and there in the paintwork, but just making this car so right in all the right places. Like, we've got a little bit of a burn through where it's been polished over the years. You'll see it's had a mascot on at some point in the middle of the bonnet. Sort of gives you a little bit of idea of what sort of owner we've had on this car. So it has got a little hole there that's been filled with a grommet, which is, you know, it's done the job. It looks nice. Lovely and straight across the front edge. Like I say, a few stone chips and the odd light scratch here, a few heavy ones here and there, but lovely and red across that bonnet. As you come down the front end, bumpers are in great condition. Bumper corners are lovely with minimal really sort of signs of any wear on the bumper corner. No big gouges at all. And then these bumpers are obviously metal, and you can see that's in lovely condition all the way across there. The indicator and the lights are nice and clear. There's no cracks at all in the grille. Left hand side bumper corner is lovely. The lower valance is perfect as well all the way across, so I've got no complaints at all there. As we come down the right hand side front driver's wing, we're checking out for any anti-rash here. There's a few little marks down the bottom corner, but again, just makes this car look so right. Sits lovely and level. It definitely feels right, this one. A few little scabs on the arch itself, but very, very small. Like I say, it's not had a full respray, this one. You've got the lovely steel wheels there. I'll do the chassis as much as I can see as well. It's got a nice coat of underseal on the chassis there. You can't see that. We'll do that first on the side here, so you can have a look at the outriggers and across the chassis. And I presume it's had welding at some point, you know. You never haven't been more concerned if it hadn't had any welding. So I doubt there'd be any chassis left by now, but this one is a proper survivor car. Up the driver's door, we'll see we've got a little bit of anti-rash underneath the paintwork, and it is underneath the paintwork. Decals look original to me. They've got the right amount of fade on them. The right amount of wear on the decals, lovely and tidy. A few little dents across the driver's door towards the back there, 3 or 4 across there, which you can just see in the right light on the camera. No heavy scratching around the handle, and a few little chips out the back edge of that door. Wing caps uncracked, unscuffed. Up and around the pillars on the front there, we've got a little bit of paint fade there, small amount of corrosion, a little bit of seed at the top. Roof's nice and tidy, a little bit of flat in places, a few little stone chip rust blebs across the top, but not bad at all. And again, some sun fade up the side of the left-hand side pillar. We're going to come back round and down this driver's side there. You can see a few little dents down the driver's side, but again, all adds to this one. A really, really proper honest car, this one. As we come round the rear arch, lovely and tidy. A little bit of anti-rash inside off the stone chips where the paint's come away. But lovely and tidy across there on the arch. No big chunks missing, no heavy anti-rash on the arch itself. I'm going to do that rear quarter chassis where everybody wants to see. And the outriggers, like I say, it has had a coat of underseal, but it's done nicely. It's nice and neat. You can see that it looks to be a new exhaust on there. Down the rest of the quarter, no complaints at all. Lovely and tidy around the windows. Glasses, no heavy scratching. Normally you get quite a bit of scratching on the glass. That's not the case on this one. It's got us really, really excited, this car. Coming down that right-hand side rear quarter, again, a little bit of fade to the stickers, a few marks around the fuel filler cap. No heavy anti-rash or corrosion at all down the seams. Lovely and fresh on that right-hand side rear quarter where the light is. Bumper corner is unmarked. Across that metal back bumper, looks absolutely perfect across the back bumper. No heavy pitting to the metal. It's obviously been painted at some point, but again, it's all right. When was the last time you saw one with a wheel cover like that? That's all in nice condition. No heavy cracking to it, and a few stone chips. Bottom half of the boot there, we've obviously had a little bit of a touch in at some point. A little bit of there, but no heavy anti-rash. There's a few marks towards the left-hand side of the tailgate, but again, it all makes it right. It all adds to the sort of character of this one. It really, really does. Coming round to the left-hand side, we've got a little bit of a mark right behind the bumper corner there. If I hadn't pointed that out, you'd never noticed it. And a little bit of flake just behind the lights there. A little bit of paint flake and some alley rash. We're going to do the rear quarter chassis. See the exhaust there. See that rear quarter chassis? That's from the left-hand side. And we're going to go for the right-hand side as well. So you can have a look at that in there. Again, has got some underseal on it. Coming down this left-hand side rear quarter, lovely and straight down the whole rear quarter. A few scratches to the sticker towards the back, and again, a few little bits of alley rash at the back there. Coming round the arch, lovely and tidy all the way around, lovely and shiny down the left-hand side rear quarter. No complaints there, no alley rash on the paint side of things. Lovely and tidy, and again, the right amount of fade to the stickers all the way along. Really proper thing, this. A little bit of fade on the stickers on the left-hand side rear quarter. Across the lower half, nice and tidy, a little bit flat on the paint, but nice and tidy with no big lumps of alley rash at all there. Coming down onto the left-hand side front door, and again, bit of alley rash and stone chips towards the back, a few scratches in the decal, and again, a few more towards the front there. But again, that would not bother me at all. Nice and tidy down the back edge of the door with a few little chips, and a very few light scratches around the handle there. A little bit of corrosion to the alley wind strips, which is pretty standard. I've seen Discovery 4s with that happening to it. Wing mirror cap's lovely and tidy. Coming down that front wing on the left-hand side, across the bottom, no alley rash at all. A few little chips on the arch, a little bleb towards the front, but again, as straight as you're going to find. A few little dings and dents down that wing as well, but look how level it is down that left-hand side. We'll do the chassis again. So you can see the outriggers there. See your control arms. If you want any specific photos on any of our lots, not just this Land Rover, let us know. You guys might know exactly where to be, and we can sort any of those out. Onto the interior now. I've been informed by the vendor it's the first year that they did this colour interior on this vehicle. Door card is lovely, no complaints, no heavy wear. Seat itself's in lovely condition, no rips, no tears, no nasty stains. If someone had told me that I'd done 30,000, you'd believe it. You've got the rubber mat with a bit of wear underneath onto the heel pad. Steering wheel's lovely, right amount of wear for the year, and the mileage, we're only showing 138,205 miles on that 200 TDI engine. Across the dashboard, no cracks at all across the dashboard. Nice and tidy all the way down the centre console. Minimal wear to the gear selector as well, and your little armrest cup holder sort of thing there. Lovely and clean and tidy around the gaiters. And look at the headlining on that. No sagging on that, and so there's a few little scratches on the headlining, a few little marks, but no sagging at all. I'm going to lift this seat forward, and it folds forward as it should with ease, and we're into the rear. And lovely and tidy again in the rear seats. No complaints, no rips, no tears at all in there. You've got the pop-out rear windows as well. Smells right as well in there, smells good. Onto the boot now. Everything just closes right as well. The boot door's a little bit stiff. There you go. And again, we're lovely and tidy in the boot floor. A little bit of touch-ins, and somebody's had a plate there at some point in the boot, but lovely and clean and tidy. I'm going to lift up the Discovery fitted tray gently. James is going to come lift that out of the way so we can have a good look at this carpet on the boot floor. Lovely and tidy. There are a few little stains, but that's all. Plastic's all good in the back. You've got your little spare covers in there, all nice and tidy in the boot. That's all factory. You can see how clean the headline is from the rear, no sagging at all. Thank you very much. Into the left hand side front, eh? You just don't, do you? Into the left hand side front now, and again the door card's lovely and tidy. I have just noticed a little bit of attention wanted on the door there. Lovely and tidy on the door card, no rips, no tears, and again that seat in fabulous condition for the year, for the mileage. You can just tell how well this car's been looked after. I know people are probably getting a little bit bored of me saying that now, but it's things like this that makes your job sort of worthwhile. This is what we get excited about here. Into the engine bay now. I'll show you the inner wings as much as I can, the bulkhead, but like I say, if you want specific photos, I get my words right today. I'm so excited over this Land Rover, I can't get my words out. We're going to get James to fire this 200 TDI into life. No complaints at all about that. A little bit of a squeak off the belt there, but that is it. Lovely and happy on the tickle there, not bellowing smoke out anywhere. And there you have it, that fabulous 1991 on a H Land Rover Discovery 1, 3-door, 200 TDI, ticking all the boxes there.